Step ahead in the affairs of things in Igbo land. Yes. Now, what is the next move after the meeting of yesterday?
Yes, a landmark achievement yesterday was what started as a kind of a joke or kind of coming together, do a research and see how the Millennium Development Goals have impacted the states in Southeast, now transformed into this large organization that is called Southeast Community Development Association.
So now the thing is going to be replicated all over the world.
All right. What happened yesterday? The landmark I was talking about was the brain behind resolving. We who have been pushing the work, we were able to deliver a live, viable and vibrant baby to the Southeast people. We've done our work and then we've handed it over to the board. So the board has taken over. It is now an Igbo baby. It's no longer a baby. And with the appointment of Professor Mark Odu as the interim board secretary, for now, that is pending when the NUJs will come back. He's a vibrant man. I'm sure he's going to do a very wonderful job. So from here now, it will start. The board will now give us direction on how it will go, whether it's going to be replicated or it is going to. But then they're going to mobilize funds. Like we told you, we're looking at mobilizing about 5 million Igbos. Igbos are about the largest ethnic group in Nigeria. Forget about that, they were surprised, and we've been able to get that census figure, and we know that we're more than 40% of Nigerians. And we're everywhere, our spread is everywhere, of course. So, we're looking at, out of the 40 million Igbos, if we can get 5 million willing Igbos to just contribute a little amount of money, it's going to amount to something like, if you contribute 1,000, it's going to be 50 billion. And then that will be used to utilize to help the poor, all those things. We're thinking of building a technology village in Igbo land. Yeah. I proposed the establishment of Ikembojuku Research Center that will be well funded. We'll bring foreign investors and foreign academicians to fund this research center. What are we going to do? We want to, if we were able to produce the Runigwe during the war, we were able to refine our petroleum, we were able to we can replicate those things again. We can build our own refinery in Igbo. We have the brain. In Nigeria, the Igbos are the most technologically advanced. So we must utilize, we must harness what we have. And we have to start from our own indigenous technology. We can start from developing our farm implements. We can start from building our own key locks and everything. This we can do. So if we have a research center, what do? We select the best brains from all these people. Are very intelligent people. If you graduate with your first class, we take you immediately. Pay you handsomely and put you in the research center. What will be your work? Develop for us how technology things like that. We begin to export. That is a broad-based plan. You understand? So apart from the issues of providing some little succor for the people in the village, like William Bobo, at least, we have this broader vision of making a technology center in Africa.
Yeah, thank you very much. What other message do you want to pass on to the Igbos that are still having bias in the things?
The most important message
and
is
Igbo political leaders.
Okay. First of all, the Igbo people, the most important message to Igbo people is unity. That Igbos must come together and see their brothers as their brothers and their sisters as their sisters. We must tie that cord of unity around ourselves. We must be able to speak one voice. We must reduce this quest for greed, for material acquisition at all costs. We must try to reduce it and put in a little bit of dignity into our lives. We must embrace education because that's the way forward for everyone. Okay. So, having said that,
Igbo political
leaders, I would say they are a big disappointment. And why do I say this? They only go for their pocket. The Igbo political leaders should cease from being selfish to putting the interest of the people first. Igbos. I used to tell people that one of the greatest joys anyone can get is to be in a position to determine what happens to the lives of his fellow men. If you get to that position that you can do, two things you can do is either you let them die,
yes,
or you make their lives better. Which
good.
one gives you
joy?
More? Yes, so then when you look at it this way, then you will be able to put yourself in a proper perspective of what do you benefit after all this? Good name. Like you asked
and
me.
legacy.
Yes. How much is reputation? You asked me now.
Yeah.
How much? That is what is this professor? When we organized the lecture, it's on the record. When we organized the lecture for, I'm the Ambassador General of League of All These Professionals.
Okay.
So we organized the lecture. It's about unity too in my community. Everybody is scattered. You know, I have this passion for bringing people together, unity, and making them move forward. It's just all about passion. It's nothing. So the professor came. And he was delivering a lecture. No, he's not a professor. Uzebon is a professor of nuclear physics.
You know, Obiajunwa.
Obiajunwa. So he said they went for a luncheon, and you know, these traders were giving 1 billion, 1,500,000, this and that. They called him to leave. He said, silver or gold, I have, but what I have, I will give to you. But as far as he's concerned, that he knows what is going on here, and he supports it very well. Therefore, that he will give them his moral support. One woman over there or join another woman. Because moral support are way good. You understand?
Yes.
Integrity, reputation, legacy are way good.
Yes.
It's unquantifiable. So that is what should give you. And that should be the target. That should not having 10 mansions that you cannot even, I used to tell people that why should you amass wealth for your children or even great-grandchildren? For what reason? You want to make them lazy?
Yeah.
That my father gave me education as a basic thing, and I've been able
to carve a niche for yourself.
Get out from the country, become a specialist, running around and doing my PhD program now, not even apart from being a medical doctor, I'm still doing I'm coordinating Igbos, you understand? So why should I do this for my children? Because I want them to do more than I have done.
Of course.
So why should I embark on massing, building house in Dubai and South Africa and when I don't even know I'm going to die tomorrow? Exactly. Is it not better for me to make the less money? Well, so it is the approach. That's the problem with the Igbo politicians. They quest for money. The people who have been leading the Igbos have come out of this kind of they've come out of what would I say, kind of a side that only focuses on how much do you have, you understand, and how much, no matter how you got it. Now you see, people now want to get into political leadership because they just want to, because of what they can get, not because of what they can give. If the Igbos are really intelligent, they should watch who they give their votes to.
Yes.
You don't just make money from nowhere and just because you got money to share people, you jump out that money. When they do that, it comes back to them. If somebody jumps out, spends his money, gives you 10 naira, you take, and then tomorrow he gets it, he gets the whole money back and then sucks you dry. And then the whole thing goes, it continues. But if you see somebody who has been working, there's this professor of African liberation movement, a scholar. He said that the problem with